Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another match preview, round preview video. Today's video, we're going to be previewing round 14. Now, the Footy Frenzy begins again today with the Bombers and the Hawks and the Tigers and the Eagles taking on one another. I'm actually really excited. I think there's another... I'm pretty sure this is the start of the Footy Frenzy that will be beginning in the next couple of weeks. So, before we get into it, let's have a look at round 13 and all the results. Gold Coast were defeated by Carlton on Friday night. That was probably not one of the most exciting games I've ever watched. A good win for Carlton, though. They're playing some good footy at the minute, and they're definitely a massive chance to make the 8. The Dogs, they defeated Melbourne, which was a surprise. Melbourne been in some pretty good form as well. But the Dogs are a bit too strong. The Power beat the Hawks, who put up a better fight than they had in previous weeks. They lost by 10 points. The Bombers and the Tigers. Now, this game was... I felt like it was a pretty good game. Richmond probably should have won by around 4 to 5 goals. But they were just a little bit too good for the Bombers. They win by 12 points. The Fremantle and Sydney. Now, I didn't see any of this game. Fremantle will get the job done. And they are actually rolling at the minute, Freo. They've won 5 games for the season. And they are looking pretty good. The Crows, they were defeated by Geelong. Geelong just too good over there. Crows still winless. And probably one of the most, I said this was the game of the round. The Lions and the Saints. This was probably the nail-biter of the round. Lions getting the better of the Saints by 2 points. The Eagles and the Giants. The Giants, they are just struggling at the minute. 6 wins and 6 losses. They were defeated by West Coast. And Collingwood defeated North Melbourne at the Gabba. So, the AFL ladder is really starting to take shape. You've got Geelong, Richmond right up there. You've got Brisbane, Port Adelaide, Collingwood. There isn't too many games left in the season, so it's going to be exciting to see who finishes in the top 8. As we get into the swing of things, we move on to round number 14, so make sure to comment down below. It is for tonight's game, Richmond Eagles, head-to-head winner, first goal scorer, and the margin. Now, we haven't had anyone guess it, and there is going to be a giveaway for someone to get it, so make sure to keep commenting down below. Let's have a look at the first game. It's the Bombers and the Hawks. Joe Danaher returns for the Bombers. His first game, and I think it's like 450 days, so it's going to be interesting to see how Joe goes with the Dons. I'm really interested to see how Joe plays. We've got multiple reports that he's ready to go. He's been ready to go for a while, but I'm extremely interested to see how Joe goes. I'm tipping the Bombers to win this by around 17 points. My first goal scorer, why not? I'm going to say Joe Danaher kicks the first, and the Bombers win by 17 points. In a tight match. The Eagles and the Tigers. Now, this would be a good match. Like I said, make sure to comment down below for the Richmond and West Coast game, the head-to-head, the margin, and the winner. Now, I just did that for the Essendon game because Joe's back, and yes, I'm an Essendon fan. I'm going to say the Eagles win this by 11 points. I'm going to say it's a real tight game, but I feel like West Coast are in some really good form. I'll say the West Coast Eagles win this by 11. And I'll say first goal scorer is, let's go Tom Lynch for first goal scorer, but the Eagles go on to win the game. So make sure to comment down below, head-to-head, margin, and the first goal scorer. The Dogs and the Cats. This is going to be an interesting matchup considering just the Bulldogs coming off a really nice win against the D's. We're really going to see where the Bulldogs are at in this season after this game. But I'm going to tip the Cats in a close one. I'm going to say Geelong get the chocolates by. I'm going to say 8 points in a very good match, but I feel like that is the game where Bulldogs can really show are they legit this season. Power and the Swans, tipping Power to win this quite comfortably. Sydney, a lot of injuries. They've started to actually rule out a lot of players as well, so I'm going to tip the Power in this one. The Dockers and the Giants from Optus Stadium. Now, I feel like this game could go either way. Now, GWS aren't in that good of form. They've been struggling of late, so I'm going to say Fremantle win this and keep on their winning ways and go. I think if they win this game, that's their 6th win of the season. And they really start to make a play on the finals. Longmuir as coach has been really good. They probably should have beat Carlton a few weeks ago. So I'm going to tip Fremantle. I'm going to tip Fremantle, a real close one. Demons and the Saints. I'm going to tip the Saints in this. Saints have been playing some really good footy lately, and I feel like they'll just be a little bit too strong for this Demons team. Collingwood and Carlton. Now, this is a really interesting matchup. I'd love to know what you guys think of this game. Could this be the game of the round? We can actually see where Collingwood are. We can also see where Carlton are. Collingwood are starting to get some players back. They've lost a few players through to injury, but I feel like this has a really good ring to it, this game, and I feel like this will be really, really tight. I'm going to tip Carlton in this one. Gold Coast and the Roos for the final game of the round. I'm going to tip Gold Coast to win this. Gold Coast are playing some good footy still. They got beaten by Carlton. They're starting to really wear off after their hot season form, but I feel like they'll bounce back and they should be able to get the job done. As we move into match of the round for round number 14. So this is my match of the round, the Eagles and the Tigers. So this is the game that I want you guys to put your predictions down for. I feel like this is probably the biggest game of the season for both teams. It's going to be really interesting to see where teams will match up. I mean, if Eagles win this, then they are the real deal. I mean, they won a flag a few years ago. They're probably at full strength almost, you could possibly say at this stage. But Richmond, I mean, I'm missing a few players still, but I feel like this will be the match of the round. Make sure to comment down below, like I said, the predictions and your match of the round. I just feel like this has the... I mean, this is going to be... Richmond, whenever they look down, they just manage to get the job done and they manage to win these types of games. It definitely will... I feel like Richmond can take it right up to... West Coast can take it right up to Richmond. I just feel like Richmond would just be a little bit too strong. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For another round preview video, make sure to comment down your predictions. Get them in. It's for tonight's game. Yes, the Bombers game is first, but we're going to do tonight's game. It's going to be really interesting to see which way this goes. I'm so excited for this round to get underway. It's great to have footy back again. I mean, this is the Footy Frenzy again, so we're going to get, I think, 2 full weeks of football, maybe 3 full weeks of football. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next AFL Evolution 2 video.